welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Boston. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Well, right now for Boston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
The shot by James, no good. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes and keeps you honest.
Outside White. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And any opening on the arc is a good one for Reeves. He'll take that corner tray every chance he gets.
The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Now here's Doncic. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot is good by Reeves.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, I was able to speak with the Lakers head coach. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys?
And Ali, thanks. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And he makes a first.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Both free throws good from James. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Here's Brown. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Not enough on that one as it misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
From deep, here's Doncic. Boston pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pritchard finds White. And here's Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. Vucevic gets the bucket.
On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Doncic. And Pritchard pulls it down. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. And Brown with the stuff.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. And here's Reeves outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got his third basket on the night right there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hauser passes to Brown. And it's all from three-point range. The Lakers lead by 5. Outside Reeves. From deep. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Brown passes to White. Left side Pritchard. Kick out to Brown. Again, Brown missing. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And slam dunk by James.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Pritchard. He played a great game against Golden State. Reeves against Vucevic. Kicks it to Doncic. From the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's making an impact at the line, 4 for 5 already.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Smart. Laravius subbed in for Reeves.
LeBron James. One shot.
That free throw, good from James.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the tray.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Pass to Hachimura. From downtown, and there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from Hachimura. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Los Angeles up 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Celtics trail by 8. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. then it's Luke Kennard, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Shireman, defended by Kennard. Pass to Walsh. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
The immediate response from Hachimura. The 3 at the other end, that thing fired him up.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser, he's checked in for Garza. Jaylen Brown comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Shireman. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Gonzalez. Hits the trifecta. Gonzalez has got his second basket of the night. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Inside, White gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Hachimura. Kennard on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Gonzalez passes to White. 4-3. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Kennard. Here's Hayes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's go.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for LaRabia. Smart's checked in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this game, they host the Magic. LeBron sticks the triple.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that, and it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Doncic passes to James. And he can't jam it through.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pritchard, here's Hauser. Offline with a three. The Lakers lead by 9. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
White with the steal. Pritchard, he's open. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Pritchard's got 5 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. He has 6. And they doubled up Doncic. Hachimura from long range. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pritchard gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The kick out to White. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 13. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. With the step back, unloads from 13. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. And stolen by Brown. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Celtics trail by 13. Taking a look at the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Pritchard's got 10 points.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Doncic finds James. And James responds with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Smart. No points so far. Ayton passes to James. Punching it inside, LeBron.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Down by 12. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The Lakers lead by 10. Reeves, the pass to Smart, fires for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
White, good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Celtics trail by 8. Kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Tries it from 19, and there's White. That's good on the assist by Pritchard. Pritchard's got his 3rd assist of the night. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pritchard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
And Boston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim. Brown's got 16 points now.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Ayton tries again. There's the block. Brown passes to White. Outside, Brown. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Reeves. The Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in for Brown. Here's Vucevic, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Kadis checked in for Vucevic.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 88, Namias Keita.
There's 1:59 left in the 3rd. Hauser, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic outside. Keita pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pritchard with a screen on Smart. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
To end the run, and the layup is good by James. James has got 25 points. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Keita. And here's White inside. Pritchard again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Now here's White, beyond the arc. And the Celtics, another 3.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Doncic outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And it's James with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Derek White getting it done for Boston. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Lakers trail by 4. Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Gonzalez. It's Hayes with the rebound. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range.
You gotta respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
And the basket is good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And the Lakers with possession here. Reeves, the pass to Kennard to tie it up. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Pass to Brown. To the right side. Here's Shireman. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walsh. That 3's off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Reeves outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Here's Shireman, defended by Kennard. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kennard passes to Vanderbilt. Kennard on the wing. Outside Reeves. The 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gonzalez from behind the arc. Boston again missing. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Kennard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Laravia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Hauser, to the inside. Vucevic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him.
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Celtics trail by 5. Brown scanning the floor. He's off from 3. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 13-4. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
James. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Smart against Brown. The 10-footer. Rebounded by Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 7. Powering through. LeBron.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Brown. Rebounded by Ayton. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Count it!
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Here's Pritchard. From deep. Oh, it misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Banks it home. Big shot.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Lakers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Brown fires! Oh, Smart with a rebound. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock, don't turn it over. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Using the glass to lay it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Doncic. James. Oh, unanswered slam. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.